No
Hello,
problemi.
players. We're in a bit of a hurry here, so tell me right off the bat, how many of you do we have today? One player, that's fine. Means we can't use the carpool lane, but we're still okay. Now, tell me what your name is.
Too high.
Well,
Okay, you want a 7-question game or you want a 21-question game? What's it got?
30 seconds.
Your buzzer's the letter B. That's B as in Babs.
Hey, that's why I make the big bucks.
20 seconds.
Quiet on the set. We got 20 seconds.
Ooh, 20 seconds. All right, listen. This couldn't be any simpler. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. Easy. You got it?
10 seconds.
Hey, good luck.
9, 8,
Get rid of the desktop, please.
7,
Let's go to black.
6,
All right,
5,
folks. See you on the
4,
other side. Tea parties.
3.
Medieval tech action figures. They're not dolls.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
hey there, my name's Cookie. You have any questions at all, please feel free to keep them to yourself. Anyway, hey, all by yourself today? Okay, let's see if you can fill up that seat next to you with some cash. Let's rock. I need a category. This category's known as mind-numbingly boring. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Okay, I got a question. Why is it that these days people are even making movies out of video games? Did you see Super Mario Brothers? Well, if they made a movie based on the first Atari home video game, what would make the most logical setting? The jungle, a World War II battlefield, a table tennis table, or deep space? Atari's first home video game was Pong, which took place on a tennis court the size of your TV. Can you imagine what an exciting movie that would make?
Psst, I'll be right back. Tell me what I missed.
Shh. Okay, pick a category. This one likes to go by, come together right now over me. This one can net you $1,000. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. Following the example of the man who unified Germany in 1871, which of these similarly named rappers might unify the warring hip-hop factions on America's coasts? Tony, Cool Mo D, Sir Mix-a-Lot, or Biz Markie? Word to your mother. In 1871, the Iron Chancellor Otto von Bismarck unified the German Empire. Think he could do the same for the rap industry? Okay, I need a category.
1, 2, praise the Almighty 3.
The category is, everybody's working for the weekend, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. If you wanted to celebrate TGIF by honoring Freya, the Norse goddess Friday was named for, how would you best spend your weekend? Getting married, looting, drinking, or having sex and looking fabulous? Friday was named for Freya, the goddess of love and beauty. And then there's her sister, Drunkya, who is the goddess of love and beauty 10 minutes before last call. Category, please. The selection is, I hope they show Independence Day. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Let's see how you handle this one. If the Independent Film Channel only aired in states which have been independent republics at some point in their history, who would not be able to enjoy off-the-beaten-path art flicks? The good people of California, the loyal citizens of Texas, the hardworking folks of Vermont, or the worthy populace of Hawaii? That's wrong, but a really bad guess. For the curious, here's the right answer. California has never been an independent nation. Besides, I understand that making or watching independent films in California is a felony. All right, hit me.
and head for number 5.
Now serving. No thanks, I'm not hungry. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Okay, listen up. If your family's anything like mine, the holidays are a trying time. Let's say that your grandmother hates to have her food touching at the Thanksgiving table. You know, like potatoes touching the cranberry sauce or the turkey touching the carrots. If your grandmother were actually eating the country of Turkey for Thanksgiving, what might she say is a complaint?
Gosh darn it, Iraq is touching my turkey. Fiddle-dee-diddle, Albania is on my turkey. Golly, India is all around the turkey.
Or,
Great Scott, France is a-butting my turkey.
nope, Albania's got its own problems with Greece. Bet you wish you'd pick this. Turkey shares part of its southern border with Iraq. Granny usually doesn't even take a helping of Iraq, though. It gets caught in her dentures and makes her breath smell funny. Well, funnier. Okay, pick a category. The category? An X-rated question about sex. $2,000 for a correct answer. Okay, peel your eyes and look at this. Now tell me. Oh, crap. Somebody stood right in front of the question I was going to ask you. Well, why don't you tell me this? Who is blocking your view of this extremely hot, sexually charged question? Marge Simpson, Zippy, Charlie Brown, or Gumby? That pointed head must belong to the cartoon character Zippy the Pinhead. Or else, a great big erect penis. Yeah! There's your damn X-rated sex question. You happy now? Was it worth it? I need a category.
Hey, look over there. It's question 7.
Open wide and get ready for... Don't blink or you'll miss it. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, wake up, because for this question, I need you to listen closely. In the future, everyone will be famous for...
Time's up.
Oh, come on. Who would most likely have said this? Albert Einstein, Fyodor Dostoevsky, Andy Warhol, or Robin Leach? No, if Dostoevsky had said that, it would have been about 3 pages long and in Russian. In case you're wondering, Andy Warhol had said in the future, everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. And with my luck, my 15 minutes will be while I'm taking a dump. Okay, I need a category. Hey, alright, guess what you just picked? It's time to play Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category is precious sitcom characters. Now listen up, I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me whether it's the name of a birthstone or the name of a Cosby Show character. If the name is that of a birthstone, press 1. If it's a Cosby Show character, press 2. And if you want to skip one, press 4. I'll add 500 to your score for a right answer, and you lose 500 for a wrong answer or one you don't get to. All right, I'll start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Pearl. Opal. Ruby. Sandra. Rudy. Topaz. This is it, Heathcliff. That's all she wrote. Oh yes, you rock. Check it out. Okay, boss, let's move on. Category, please. Rainovi is number 9. For your enjoyment. Now, that's filthy. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Hey, looks like it's time for another foray into the land of celebrity trash. Wow, check this stuff out. We got a leopard bikini, black nylons, high heels, some bondage gear, a little toy monkey, and a bunch of fan mail postmarked from the 1950s. Where the heck does this stuff belong to? Betty Page, Jenny McCarthy, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, or Divine? 1950s pinup girl Betty Page was often seen in leopard bikinis, black nylons and heels, or bondage gear, and in some of her photos you could find her favorite toy monkey. Like the man says, everybody's got something to hide, except Betty and her monkey. All right, hit me. You, my friend, better start getting comfortable, cause this one could get steamy. You're joining in on a three-way. Alrighty, here's the deal. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. Go for your buzzer when you see the correct three-way member lit up. If it's the right match, you'll score. But watch out, if you're wrong, you'll lose $1,000 every time you're wrong. And be careful, individual answers don't necessarily have anything to do with the three-way as a group. Okay, let's get down and dirty. This little three-way likes to call itself Mis Amigos. So it seems we'll be joined by Chase, Martin, or Short. Time to bust a move. Good luck.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
That's all. Now catch your breath while we see how you did. Oh, you were so close to perfection, and yet you couldn't close the deal. But it looks like it was still fulfilling to your overall score. Well, it's time to get back to the game. But, you will call me, right? Okay, either you finished round 1 or you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. I need a category.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
Say hello to good sex music. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Okay, imagine this steamy scenario. It's getting hot and heavy and your date asks you to put on some Steely Dan. If you mistakenly put on what the band Steely Dan is named after, what will you do? Slip into some mechanized armor, dab extra musky cologne on your neck, strap on a dildo, or paint your body bright silver? Steely Dan was named after a dildo used in William Burroughs' novel Naked Lunch. But I mean, if the dildo doesn't do the trick, you might as well give the album a try. Okay, pick a category.
I'm getting a rating of 12. Over.
And I believe this one's called Saturday Morning Physics Lessons. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Think fast. Assuming Speed Racer wasn't just talking trash when he named his car, how fast could the Mach 5 go? 5 times the speed of light, 5 times the speed of sound, 5 times the speed of 500 horses, or as fast as the speed of sound? No, that'd be if Speed drove the Millennium Falcon. Jeez, Chim Chim could have done better than that. Mach 1 is the speed of sound, Mach 2 is twice the speed of sound, and so on. The car would arrive at a given point 5 times faster than that cool sound it makes when it jumps. God, I love that. Okay, I need a category. Coming at you.
Shall we play a game?
Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Looks like it's time to fill in the blank. Get ready to buzz in and type your answer. Here we go. All right, how do you complete this phrase?
Come on down. You're the next contestant on.
Let's see what you think. Start typing, then hit return.
You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
And if you hear those words, run for your life, because you're about to look like an ass. All right, hit me. Looks like there's no lack of bravado here. You've chosen an impossible question. Well, Well, what do we have here? It's time to know Jack. This very special question is going to be worth $20,000. All right, now I assume you bought a copy of every version of You Don't Know Jack, right? If you haven't, get your loser ass to the store and buy them all. Anyway, here's my impossible question. On the box cover of You Don't Know Jack Sports, what color eyes does the bald guy have? Green, red, brown, or blue? Yes, the guy on the sports pack has brown eyes. I think our marketing department was trying to reach the bald Mediterranean demographic. Category, please.
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
This one's called March Madness and Other Sports-Related Disorders. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. If the Duke University Blue Devils basketball team members came down with a case of the Blue Devils, how might it affect their play in the NCAA tournament? Demonic possession would cause foul trouble, diarrhea would disrupt the flow of the game, depression would prevent them from playing, or a skin rash would hamper their mobility. If you have a case of the Blue Devils, you are depressed.
All right, Blue Devils, let's go out there and kick some butt.
I need a category. Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for a Triple SMS fun.
One gibberish category coming up. Practical jokes in the girls' locker room. We're talking $10,000 prize on this gibberish question. Now listen up. Every second and a half, some of the cash is going to disappear. So if you want to win big, you got to be quick. Okay, pay attention and tell me, what famous person's name does this phrase rhyme with?
Poor Jill, head in locker.
And don't be fooled by that punctuation. Make your move, type your answer in, and hit return. Confidential reports have revealed that Orville's birth name was actually Bruce Gross. He just didn't think gross popcorn would sell. Okay, pick a category.
Number 17.
Let's see what we got going. Bob Eubanks School of Alternate Curse Words. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Hey, remember that show, The Newlywed Game, where the couples get points for giving the same answer to a question? Well, imagine you're a guest. Suppose that you respond to a question about your first date with your spouse by saying, he gave me a bachelor's button. What answer should your loved one give to make a match? I brought her a flower, we made whoopee, I shared my dinner with her, or I gave her jewelry. A bachelor's button is otherwise known as a cornflower. A bachelorette's button is a completely different game show. Okay, I need a category. Pucker up for Foxy Deadly Grandpa. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. It's time to check out the Lonely Hearts section. So tell me, who or what might have placed this personal ad? Over 50, but still an assault rifle on the move. Likes my Russian inventor and being used by insurgents around the world. Let's meet and I'll show you my hundreds per minute reputation. Daisy Red Ryder, Glock Model 20, AK-47, or Uzi. Named after its Russian inventor, this lonely heart would be the automatic Kalashnikov 1947 or AK-47. I hear that AK-47 is nervous about playing the field again. He keeps muttering,
This is my rifle, this is my gun.
all right, hit me. Shake hands with. Who can learn anything that early in the morning? Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Hands over your hearts and think back to grammar school. Which phrase is not in the Pledge of Allegiance? Which it stands, our nation, justice for all, or flag of the United States? It ain't your nation, it's one nation. Okay, now say it with me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of Terracotta, one patient.
Category, please. And this one is Expansion Team Fever. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, sports fans, did you ever turn on the TV looking for a ball game and come across an expansion team you've never heard of? Say you find a game between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Cardiff Giants. If the announcer talked about a Cardiff Giant, what would he most appropriately say about him? He covers his man like a huge sweater. He flew to the hoop like a prehistoric bird. He blocked the lane like a big stone statue. Or he's as tall as an Asian mountain. The Cardiff Giant was supposedly a fossilized giant. It was later revealed that it was just a stone statue meant to fool people. Statue or not, I'll bet he still shoots free throws better than Shaq. Okay, I need a category. Time for... you think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. Of course I take that personally. And you should take it any way you can get it. Good luck. Just think how good you would have done if you actually knew what the hell was going on. Let's see what happened to your score. That's the game. Way to go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, because...
Great show, everybody. Lovely work as usual. Rohan, what's going on now?
Airplane trip, then a fresh pack of cigarettes. There you go, a little high scoreboard surgical strike, getting your name in there. Way to go, nice going. You want to play again? Just give me the signal, okay?
Now there's a smoke-free way to get your nicotine fix without throwing a nicotine fit.
Smoke-free? How?
With new Cancer Stick Lip Balm. Cancer Stick Lip Balm delivers a powerful dose of nicotine directly through your lips and straight into your bloodstream.
But what about my live fast, die young machismo image?
Don't worry. Cancer Stick contains the same deadly carcinogens you've come to expect from a pack of badass unfiltereds.
Hey, now we're smoking. Thank you, Cancer Stick.
Cancer Stick, putting a softer, more kissable nail in your coffin.
Here at Arthur Daniels Heartland, we work every day to make your life livable in ways you don't appreciate. We make sure the sun comes up every morning. We get your children to school safely, and we print the books they use in class. We've put a man on the moon.
We have liftoff.
We've taken apart your lawnmower.
Hey, get away from that!
We're here to help you, despite what you've heard. We feed millions of people around the world, and we provide Wink Martindale's wardrobe. At ADH, we read your mail. Oh. Arthur Daniels Heartland. If we told you who we are, we'd have to kill you. So just keep moving along. There's nothing to see here. Go on. Go on, get out. What are you looking at?
This week
On Zenora, Queen of Battle, Zenora and Janelle are captured.
I can't believe they tied us together like this.
We'll just have to writhe around until we can loosen these ropes.
And a lesson is learned.
You're a good friend, Janelle.
All on the next Zenora.
Come on, kids. It's time to go to Sunday school.
Oh, Mom, do we have to?
Say, kids, what's the matter?
Hey, look, it's God.
Gee, God, we want to learn about the Bible and stuff, but Sunday school's so boring.
I bet it wouldn't be so boring if you took along some Bible action figures.
Bible action figures?
That's right, Timmy. Now you can help Jesus carry his cross with his new Kung Fu action grip.
Out of sight.
And that's not all, Timmy. What's up with this crucifix? When you fold it this way,
It's a dinosaur.
Roar!
Hey, God, what about me?
Well, Brittany, how would you like to help Mary give birth to the Christ child?
But there's no room at the inn.
There may not be room at the inn, but there's plenty of room in Malibu Mary's split-level beach house.
Oh, wow, look, Mom, a jacuzzi filled with holy water. Now Sunday school will be fun.
Yay! God, I can't thank you enough.
That's right.
Hey, are you really God?
Why, yes, I am.
Celebrity voice impersonated. Look for the new Bible action figure Larry the Leper, parts sold separately.
See what's inside this month's Just For Her magazine.
10 sexy new hairdos.
Fat-free entrees. Starve yourself in style.
How to tell if he secretly hates you.
12 tips for a sexy belly button. 5 personality traits you should always hide.
A token career article.
More reasons never to leave the house without makeup.
He'll like you if you put your own needs aside.
Your breasts can defy gravity. Here's how.
Yes, you can force him to love you.
There's always something to obsess about. Just for her.
There's a killer in your house, and it's lurking right under your feet. Learn about killer carpets tonight.